Hi, this is Jeff from Capital Security and Consultants. I'm coming to you with kind of an impromptu video just based on what I've been seeing on the news the last couple of days with all these rolling power outages due to the severe heat and some of the storms that are going up the I-95 corridor. I've already talked to a couple friends and associates in the Baltimore and New York area who've been without power for a couple of days. So I wanted to talk to you about what to do, important things to do if you're going to be without power for an extended period of time. Now, you've all heard of the things about, make sure you unplug your electronics, because when the power comes on, if there's a surge, you don't want to have your electronics get blown. You've heard about, using your car to charge your devices. Go sit in your car, turn your car on for a while, let it run and charge your devices for you. Things like keep your freezer closed. So I'm going to talk about a couple things you probably have heard, but I also want to talk about some things you may not have thought about. And the first thing I always like to tell people, and this is what I've told my friends who are in the blackout now, is don't use candles. We've seen that go so bad so many times. A child or a pet knocks a candle over and starts a fire, or somebody falls asleep and the candle burns down and it starts a fire. Look, I know there's something romantic and kind of, it makes a blackout a little bit of a homey experience to sit around with candles on, but they can really be dangerous, especially in a busy home. So how can you get light? Of course, you should always keep a supply of batteries and flashlights around your home. I know I do. But the other thing is, if you have solar lights outside as part of your landscaping, those things charge all day long. Bring those inside. They can give you a lot of hours and hours of some low-level lighting that can give you just enough, more than actually you need to see to move around your home. And then the next morning, just pluck them back outside. They recharge the rest of the day, and you'll have them for the next evening if you need them there. So that's a solution to finding light when you don't want to use the candles. The third thing is, don't take chances. Your ability to get thorough, adequate emergency care really, really diminishes during a blackout. So don't take any chances. Don't run up and down steps. If you're in a blackout because of a weather event, and you're out cutting trees off of your property or off your power lines, or maybe that fell against your house, be incredibly careful with things like that. And make sure your kids are taking extra care too, that you're not letting them take any chances, because we've seen in the past, again, it takes a long time for medical care to get there, but also if you can still get out, we've seen the emergency rooms and hospitals be swamped with people during blackouts. Last thing I want to talk about is, we had a 4-day blackout here in my neighborhood due to an ice storm last winter. And one of the things I sent out to all my neighbors was, hey, remember, your alarms aren't going to work. And that backup battery you have, I don't know about you, but on ours, the backup battery only lasts about 24 hours. So in a 4-day blackout, you're going to have 72 hours without an alarm system working. Bad guys know that. And I reminded my neighbors of that, to look out for each other, because bad guys are going to know which parts of town don't have power. So as much as people might want to roll their eyes at me, you might have to go old school for an alarm system for yourself to protect your home in a blackout. You can buy those battery operated alarms that you can connect to your doors or windows. Or if you can't get out to get those, another solution is go real old school. Go in your recycling bin, get some cans, tie them together on a string, hook that string to your doorknobs and windows, and that way if anybody tries to breach the entry points of your home, you're at least going to hear it. So some things you may not have thought about. I'm sure there's a bunch that you have, but look, it's July. We haven't even hit August yet. These rolling blackouts because of severe heat are going to continue through the summer, and of course we always see them in the winter because of the snow and ice. So just some things to have in the back of your mind for it, for when they happen. And again, if you have any questions about a blackout, what to do to keep yourself safe, like I said, I just hit wave tops in a quick short video here. Feel free to email me through my website at capitol-security.com, or you can leave me a question in the comments section under the video here. And that's it. If you have any more questions, or you want to check out the other services we provide, or give me any questions about security and safety, feel free to get hold of me. But again, if you want to look at me through my company and talk about how to survive an active shooter event, any kind of self-defense, or any threat assessments that you might want to get done in your home and business, feel free to get hold of me through the website. This is Jeff James from Capital Security Consultants, and we'll see you next time.